Last night, my subscribers ticked over 50,000. 50,000 people decided to subscribe to my channel. I don't even know what is happening, to be honest with you. I mean, that's a lot of people. And I never thought I was that interesting. I never thought this was going to happen. You know, I had the channel probably 2 years now. And when I first started the channel, basically it was not in the hope that I was going to do this. I just thought this was some sort of other world, and you know, the YouTubers that I kind of watched at that time, even before, like I just thought these people, like you can't become a YouTuber. Like this is, you know, 1 in a million or billion, whatever. The reason why I started taping my workouts or videoing my workouts was, I thought it was a good idea to videotape myself to see how I'm going, to see my technique in the squat. Am I getting more upright? Where my knees track, all that sort of stuff. And that's kind of the initial thought behind videotaping my workouts. And then after like several months, I thought to myself, well, my computer's getting pretty full pretty quickly. So either I can get an external hard drive and put that stuff on an external hard drive, or I don't know what to do. And then I spoke to some people and they're like, man, external hard drives are not that safe. You know, they're known to crash. And certainly I've had friends who have had hard drives crash and they've had so much stuff on there. So I thought to myself, why don't I just start a YouTube channel and put all the stuff on there? And that was kind of the first idea behind YouTube. I made my first video, uploaded it. I remember I was so nervous. I don't know why I was nervous, because nobody was going to watch the damn thing anyway. But I uploaded it. The first video was about greasing the groove. Initially I thought I'll just upload, just blank videos with no voiceover. And then I kind of started thinking, well, why don't I speak in these videos and not just record my kind of performance, but also record my thoughts at the time and where my mindset of training actually is. And then down the track will be a really cool thing for my own self, just to kind of listen to myself back in the day and think, okay, so that's where I was thinking, that's where I was headed. This is what the idea was, these were the influences, and these were the results. And that's kind of the motivation behind the whole thing was. And I thought to myself, okay, somebody might stumble upon my freaking video and they might learn something, not that I'm an expert in the field, but there's somebody always starting out, somebody's always kind of day 1, day 2 or whatever, they might learn something. And that was kind of the initial thing. I uploaded that video, nobody watched it. I think my family watched it, my friends watched it initially, but nobody outside my circle. And then, the year rolled on, a year and a half, and then I started squatting every day, and I kind of developed a bit more following. I think I was at 350 subscribers after a year and a half on the platform. And then last year in December, I uploaded day 377, 377. I uploaded it just like any other. Went to bed, and then I woke up the following morning and my phone was ablaze. My friend, who's we referred to as the cameraman, he left, seemed like it was 100 messages on my phone. He usually stays up later than me at night, through work and whatever. And so I woke up, and initially I thought, oh my God, something bad has happened. And I thought, oh, should I call him? Like, is he up? And I started reading through the messages to see what's up, and he was going crazy on the message. He was like, dude, your video's going crazy. And then I quickly logged on and saw, and this video was like a 30,000-40,000 overnight, just like that. And usually my videos get like 100 views, 50 views, 100 if I'm on fire, if I'm viral, And so then that video now is sitting at almost 800,000 views. He just carried on for like basically a month. It was going crazy. And then in January, I because of all that traffic, I got 1,000 subscribers. I monetized the channel. And then I guess more and more people started learning about this guy in Australia, in Adelaide, who was squatting every day for such a long time. And I guess that was the buzz. And to this day, I don't understand why 50,000 people have subscribed to my channel. I sometimes think to myself, sometimes I kind of get embarrassed because I'm just a normal guy, man. Like I'm not a state, national, or state record holder. I'm not a national lifter. I'm not an international lifter. I'm not anything special. Like, I'm just a guy, right? I'm a guy that loved basketball, wanted to become a professional basketball player, failed at that, and then was looking around everywhere to kind of see how he can fill his time in with some sort of training so I don't get fat. And then I got bitten by the iron bug, started working out. Soon after that, I realized I wanted to be performance-based, kind of like basketball. I didn't want to just bodybuild. That was not my thing. I wanted to be able to deadlift a lot of weight and squat a lot of weight. And that's kind of how I started learning about, powerlifting, and started reading books and whatever. And then I started my channel, and I thought, okay, I'm not an expert, but let me kind of learn and document my journey, and maybe some people can learn. And so now I'm sitting at 50,000 subscribers. Like, I honestly don't know what that even means. So much love, so much support from everybody. It's been crazy. Maybe 1 out of 1,000 people is negative towards me. Most people are positive. Most people are encouraging. Most people are saying to me, that I influence them in a positive way. And then kind of that feeling of embarrassment and feeling not good enough to have 50,000 subscribers and not be some sort of state or national level lifter kind of starts to wash away. And I realized, okay, it's not the fact that I'm so strong, people are following me. Maybe it's the fact that I'm so resilient and disciplined, and I rock up every day, and I have a positive message, and I've kind of spoken about my life experiences, both from nursing and from life. Maybe this is why people follow me. But honestly, it's a really, really cool thing. And a lot of the time, I get this feeling like I don't deserve this. It's like I feel like I've won the lotto. And so in an attempt to give back to people, I've decided, even right at the start, when day 377 blew up, I thought, man, the least I can do is respond to everybody. Everybody that comments, I try to reply to everybody. I just don't have it in me just to sit there and soak up this attention and not, give back and answer people. I know when I first started out, I would leave comments, questions on other YouTubers' channels who were kind of around this size, I guess, and rarely did anybody reply to me. People would reply to me in like a month time. I would see a video, somebody squatting or somebody doing deadlifts, and I'm like, man, I have a question. I'll type the question in and they never respond. And I knew how shit I felt because I thought this person could help me. So I remember how that felt. And so I don't want people to feel like that. Now that I'm at 50,000, I kind of realize that it's a lot of people, and this is maybe why people don't respond. Because at this kind of subscribership, you can't be a full-time YouTuber. You don't earn enough money to live off of this. So people are probably working a 9 to 5 and having this kind of on the side. And these people ran out of time. I am busy. I am busy with this, but this doesn't feel like work. I love thinking about weightlifting. I love talking about weightlifting. I love weightlifting. I love thinking about my approach, what I'm going to change next, what's holding me back. And so when you guys comment and you're talking about the same thing, I feel like I'm fueling the furnace, and this is my passion. I love this. Even though I didn't grow up, weightlifting or whatever, I kind of developed the same mentality that I had in basketball, trying to work out how to be better in basketball. I kind of took all that kind of, all these attributes about me, and I've put it into weightlifting. I want to work out how to become weightlifter, and squatting is very difficult. I wasn't natural at it. And so this is why out of the 3 big lifts, this is kind of taken my fancy, because it's so damn difficult. You see somebody squat and you're like, I don't understand what's going on there. Why can't I squat like that? Why is it so damn upright? So it's taken me years to kind of work all this stuff out. So I love this. I love the conversation. I love all that. I love the community, man. Like I said, maybe 1 out of 1,000 people is negative. I never thought this was going to be the case. And maybe if people were more negative, and maybe people more kind of like, argumentative and would put me down a lot, if that was kind of the community that I developed, maybe I wouldn't respond to everybody. But there's absolutely no reason for me to kind of be discouraged at all. There's very few trolls. Most people are positive, and I feel like we've created such an amazing community. So if you're watching this, 50,000 subscribers, man. Thank you for the love and the support. This has been a dream basically come true. I never thought this was going to be something that I could even dream of. I wish I could have done a pig squat routine or some sort like this just to celebrate, with pain, to celebrate the 50,000. But frankly, right now I'm on day 3 or 4, wherever it is, of feeling sick again. another little roadblock to my training. But it's winter here in Australia right now. It's kind of cold and whatever. And my boy started kindy this year, so he's bringing all these fancy bugs from kindy. So the family's basically just taking it in turn. So he's going to be sick. So it was my turn again. So it's a bummer that I can't, do some sort of challenge or something like this. But I thought I'd make this video and just explain my journey to you guys, how I ended up getting here. It's, I didn't pay YouTube any money for adverts. I didn't do anything. Like the video that I'm recording this on right now is being recorded on my iPhone 7. This is a phone that my missus, had a while back. She got a new phone. That's kind of what we do. She buys new phones. I get the second-hand phones from her. And so I don't have a fancy camera. I don't have a mic. A lot of this gear is really old. So it's just, I feel like I've hit the lotto, to be honest with you, man. So anyway, that's the video. I just wanted to say thank you and kind of mark this milestone with the video. It's not a fancy one. It's just me sitting down and chatting to you guys, but I don't know what else to say, but thank you. Just thank you. It's unbelievable. When 50, whatever, even 49 was unbelievable. When 50 hit, I thought to myself, wow, man, that's a lot of people. That's a lot of people. Man, 50,000, crazy. Today, I squatted again. I worked up to 140. I'll put up some footage now of me actually doing some Bulgarian split squats as well. I did Bulgarian split squats to warm up today, based upon the conversations we've had in the last few days. I think there's a lot of benefit there, so I'm going to play around with that. High rep Bulgarian squats is what's going to be on my mind now. I'm going to take out the bodyweight squats and I'll just do Bulgarian split squats. If I had more energy and I felt better, I would have done core. So really, that's what my mindset is right now. As I started this YouTube channel for one reason, I'm going to basically say it like this. So if Ivan watches this in 10 years' time, when I hit 50,000 subscribers, Ivan thought the secret sauce was going to be Bulgarian split squats for high reps, squat every day to a training max, and once in a while hit volume on the squat. And Ivan also thinks core is really beneficial. So Ivan, in 10 years' time, if you're watching this, this is exactly what I think is going to be the recipe for me in the next few months. It's subject to change, like it always is. Always changing and evolving. I'm always learning, but this is going to be a video that I'll probably watch back a few times in the future. This is where my mind is right now. It's unbelievable, man. Unbelievable. Anyway, fellas and ladies, this is where I'm going to leave it. I'm going to jump back in the house, get ready to go to work tonight. I've got a night shift, so it's funny. On the day that I hit 50,000 subscribers, I end up going to a night shift. Gotta love it. This is one way to celebrate. Just spend your night in ED. All right, guys. I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace out.